Hey everyone, welcome back to our Ada Lovelace game. We are now playing as Great Britain, so it matches the leader with the Civ, so that's cool. I think I'm gonna leave the yields off this time just to be able to see things better, see the map better. I think it does look a little cooler this way. Let's take a look at Great Britain. Okay, we have the Workshop of the World, plus 25% gold toward purchasing buildings, and plus 25% production toward constructing buildings. That's nice. It costs 50% more to convert towns into cities, though. So that's a pretty big hit. Should impact our gameplay. I guess we'll want fewer cities, right? And more built-up cities, maybe? 30% production toward constructing Battersea Power Station. Interesting. We have the Revenge Unit, British unique heavy naval unit. Enemy units in tiles adjacent to the target take 25% of the total damage done to the target. The Antiquarian Unit, British unique explorer, plus 5 culture for every tile from your capital when you use excavate artifact. And then we have our unique quarter. What is this? The financial center. Gotta make both of these buildings in it. Plus 2 gold for every connected settlement. That seems a little small, I guess, but maybe it adds up. Royal Exchange, plus 5 gold, plus 1 gold adjacency for quarters and wonders. And then the Manufactory, plus 5 production, and then plus 1 production adjacency for resources and wonders, plus 1 gold adjacency for navigable rivers. Cool, so that is Great Britain. Let's pick our legacies. So I'm thinking here, I think we want the Enlightenment Golden Age. We could do the Economic Dark Age, but then I guess we can't pick anything else. Double production and gold toward rail stations and ports, and plus 1 resource slot in all settlements, but minus 25% culture. I don't think that's probably worth doing. Let's do Enlightenment Golden Age. So universities become Golden Age universities, so they retain their base yields, adjacency bonuses, and effects in the next age. Lyceums, plus 3 science per turn for each quarter. We'll do the economic or the expansionist attribute point. And I guess cultural. Sounds good. Confirm those. We do have some gold, so I think we can upgrade some cities. Right now, all we have is our capital. It's a city. So, and let's go ahead and pick here with our leader attributes. I don't know. I guess one of these is probably good. Maybe let's do this. Expansionist point, growth rate. Let's go with that. And we've got a wild card point. Let's use it on scientific since I want to do a science victory, I think, here. So that is the goal. Let's do this. The masteries. Okay, and right off the bat, we just upgraded Corinthos, Mycenae, and what is this? Can't even read it. Thebai. So 4 cities. I think I want to get at least 6. I want to probably upgrade Sparta and Miletos too, but I'll need more gold. Quite a bit more gold. I guess the others we'll just go ahead and do fishing towns. Or farming towns, I should say. And let's have a look here at the stats from the start. So we actually don't even have the most science here, and our culture is toward the bottom. Interesting. So this should be a challenge. We're gonna go for the science victory and let's see what happens. Production wise, I don't know. I guess I'll start with like a grocer probably. City park would be good as well, I guess. Maybe we'll do that first. Probably just sort of follow the same approach in all cities, I guess. Oh, we need to take a look at our resources here, so we'll do that next. Okay, we've assigned our resources, trying to focus on happiness. Pretty much most of our cities were in the negative on happiness, so I basically tried to get them up into the positive, and then besides that, I guess I focused on production or culture, maybe. The buy is like just barely positive. Mycenae is still negative, even with the ivory. And then let's see, Corinthos also is still negative, even with horses. But hopefully that will change. On the tech tree, I think let's go for academics, get the schoolhouse, and then electricity for the lab. And then I guess we'll industrialize and do our factories and rail stations. It looks like this is a new update. I guess, okay, yeah, now we can do this. Now we can do the click ahead thing. Okay, that's cool. Good they finally added that. Kind of weird they didn't have that until now. Civ 7, I don't know. I am noticing some yeah, like when you hover over stuff, it's a little more interactive or something. That's good. And then on the civics, I don't really know what the ideal path is, but I'm noticing we have this here, the Royal Exchange, and then the manufactory. I mean, let's go for that. And then this is the Battersea Power Station. That's our preferred wonder. So I guess we'll do these first, and then maybe go and get the modern civics. And now our policies. Let's take a look here. Yeah, this could be pretty good. A little more happiness. Maybe this as well. I don't know. I don't think the other thing really applies too much. Probably gonna go peaceful here, but we'll see, I guess. 1752, just the next turn. Now we pick our government. I think elective republic for the culture and science. 20% boost. That looks good. That's kind of an obvious choice. Also, we got a couple, I don't know what they're called, diplomatic endeavors or whatever, where we get plus 18 culture with 2 different civs, so that is really boosting our culture. 1768 now, we've put in points into Mosancani and San Marino, so we're working on those. Got the Xenia policy in, so that was half cost. Also, we've unlocked schoolhouses, so I think I'll build those, and then we'll start building our unique quarters. And my next city to upgrade, I think, is going to be Sparta, but I don't have a lot of gold coming in, so it's going to take a little time. Speeding ahead to 1779 now. We did upgrade the buy. We got 1,000 gold from one of these, I think from this. So that was helpful. I think we can upgrade Miletos to a city as well pretty soon. Oh, 2,500 gold, never mind. San Marino, we are about to seize that. Tech tree, we've unlocked laboratories now. So we're working on basically doing schoolhouses and laboratories first. I'm doing this mastery too for some extra science in the science buildings. And we really need to make our unique wonder somewhere. Stat-wise, we're second in science. Wow, Lafayette has 1,400 culture. That is crazy. 10% through the era. Harriet's already getting artifacts. Wow. Okay, so I guess this is like what who's leading. Okay, so we're in what, second place, tied for second. Here's a look at the policies now. 1780. 30% toward overbuilding, I like that. Happiness maintenance. Some cities are still struggling to be happy. Culture, a little more happiness. Okay, 1790 update here. We're working on our unique wonder. Well, not unique, I guess, but our preferred wonder. Battersea Power Station, building that right here. And then we'll get going on our unique Britain districts. Buildings, I should say. Other cities are working on those already, so the manufactories I'm doing first because those give production. And I think we can actually upgrade this. Yeah, let's upgrade Miletos to a city. And now we have 6 cities again. I probably want to get at least one more at some point. Stat-wise, we are picking up. I guess we are leading in science now, so that's good. I've been doing the 20% science celebrations. These are my policies. And let's have a look at the rankings. Okay, so really no change here on the artifacts, so that's good. Also on the tech tree, we're 2 turns from industrialization, and we can start doing rail stations. I chose the free tech every time we get a new suzerain of a city-state with San Marino, so we've gotten 2 free techs. I think we got Steam Engine 1 and 2, both for free. And then for this city-state, we have the 5% plus 5% gold per city-state we're Suze up, so that's plus 10% right now. And then we also threw some influence into here, so we're going to be Suzing them as well. And let's go ahead and do that here too. Okay, another little update here, 1797. We just finished Battersea Power Station right here. So that's pretty cool. For production, and we receive a second naval unit each time you train one. So this is like Venetian Arsenal in Civ 6, kind of, with a little production, I guess, as well. And then this independent got cleared, unfortunately. I think that was before we became suzerain of it. Still hoping to get this one. Let's add some influence there. But yeah, just continuing our different our unique quarters, basically. We need to start rail stations next too. Still leading in science, so that's good. I saw that Lafayette did get Oxford, unfortunately, so he gets those 2 free techs. But, oh well. Okay, 1808, another little update here. So we just unlocked our government, which is communism. And I picked that because of the 3 science from specialists. And then I like that 6 food from specialists too. The other option was democracy, which gives happiness from specialists and culture. I mean, I guess that's good too. I don't really know which one's better. Maybe democracy is better. I'm not sure. But communism sounded good with the science. Fascism gives production, which is good as well. So I guess any of those could be pretty good for simming. Stat-wise, okay, we're up to 800 science, so we are leading in science. That's really good. But Lafayette over 2,000 culture. That's pretty crazy. Scientific attribute point. I think I like this. Plus 10% science every alliance that we have. That's pretty crazy. Let's see. We do have. This is an alliance, right? Yeah, this is an alliance. So we have two alliances. That should get us, 946 science. Pretty good. Also, we have upgraded Bayou to a city. So I'm building some cheap production stuff, and then I'll probably start focusing on the buildings. So that's 7 cities now and 7 towns. But yeah, we built our manufactories and our royal exchanges for the most part. Now we're focusing on rail stations. And then on the tech tree, we have mass production now, so we can start factories as well. Progress here on the legacy points. I mean, we're in 3rd, I guess, overall. Lafayette with 5 artifacts. And with 8 points on the ideology path. Okay. We've got some catching up to do, but we'll see. Okay, it's now 1818, and we've just started our transoceanic flight project. 12 turns on that. Production here is 88. I feel like that could be higher, but not too bad. Building some other aerodromes in other cities as well. Basically just trying to get my production up. How are we doing on the stats? We're not in a celebration right now, I think, so we don't get that like 20% science boost. So our science did drop a little bit. Okay, 1830. That's the year that we finished our transoceanic flight. So we still have a couple more techs before we get the next project, which is to break the sound barrier. And then we get, the last one, I think, launch satellite. Let's take a look here at the rankings. 12 out of 15 on the artifacts for Lafayette. So I'm gonna be surprised if I win this, but we will keep trying. I lost my alliances, so I am kind of missing some science from that. Otherwise, pretty uneventful, just building, making the buildings. Up to 1837 now, and it looks like somebody is generating railroad tycoon points already. Lafayette. And he's got 13 artifacts. Wow. Okay. We'll see what happens here. This is probably a long shot. But we're 6 turns from aerodynamics, and then we get to do the sound barrier project. And then on to rocketry. Got a factory here in my capital, so that's good. Take a look at the yields real quick. Not as many as I thought there. Pretty nice yields on some of these other tiles though. Okay, we have rocketry now. I did the breaking the sound barrier in the wrong city. So we still have 5 more turns on that. It says radio station there. I guess it's a glitch, but we're doing the sound barrier. So anyway, that's fine. I probably should have switched it before it was too late, but now it's too late. So anyway, we're just doing research projects to try to get our science up as much as possible. I don't even know if that is still... Is there even a reason to keep doing that? Maybe. I guess we can go back and get some of these masteries. So yeah, we'll see what happens. The era is moving along. He's got 14 out of 15 on the artifacts. Starting to get railroad points. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. Should be a pretty good game. Okay, 1859. We just broke the sound barrier. So that's project number 2 on science. Awesome. 14 out of 15 for Lafayette on the artifacts though, so he is super close. And let's buy a launch pad right here. Cool, we already played. I actually put a turn or 2 into it already, but buying is better. Okay. Anyway, there's no delay this way, because there would have been like 1 or 2 turn delay. Okay, launch the satellite. Let's do it. 9 turns. Any way we can pump up our production? No, don't think so. 120 production. Seems a little low, but we'll do our best. Okay, rolling the turnover. 1 turn till we launch the project. Let's see. Okay, what else do we have to do? Oh, there's more to do, huh? Crewed space flight project in a city with a launch pad. Okay. Okay, so that's the next step. We're not quite done yet. Wait, did this finish? I think it did. Okay, so yeah, we have to do that still. Alright. We are getting close though. 14, he's still 14 out of 15. Okay, 1871, we have an update here. Lafayette has all the artifacts, so I forget what he has to do. Okay, he has to do what? The World's Fair. So I guess we're both doing like these projects, the last projects. This will be close. A good finish, okay. He's got a 51 population city, slightly bigger than mine. We'll see. Okay, a couple turns later, little update. I've reconfigured the resources to try to jam as much production in the capital as possible. I should have been doing this before. I should have. I definitely didn't optimize too well, but now we've got like whales and stuff like that in there, so that's giving a lot of production. Up to 143 production there. 10 turns on the final project. Not sure how Lafayette is doing. He's probably pretty close too. And I've just gotta say, you gotta love the the AI asking for an alliance every turn, and then you accept, and then it asks you if you want to go into a war with them, and then you probably don't want to do that, so you click stay neutral, and then the next turn, same thing happens over and over again. I hope they can fix that. That is pretty annoying. Okay, 1879, 3 turns left. I'm kind of surprised. Lafayette hasn't won yet, so we'll see what happens. Pretty close. Okay, 1 turn left. I guess hopefully this means we can win. Hopefully, or at least tie, I would think. Wow, wow. Is there any way to see like where he's at? I don't think so. Huh. Okay, we'll see what happens. There's another alliance with Harriet, and there's the cancellation of the alliance. Okay, here we go. Is this it? Did we do it? Okay, first crewed space flight. I think that means we won, right? Is that it? Cool. 1882, pretty nice. Is that it? Okay, modern age comes to an end. There it is. Wow, we won. Whew, that was close. I think that was a close one. Okay, well, I guess next is deity. Deity difficulty. And that probably will be tough for me, I think, but see what happens. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Appreciate all the support.